Good morning. Today is Saturday, the 15th of March, 2025, and the time now is 9:41 a.m. in the morning. My name is Roxbury, or Miller, or Egan, or the Black Bull, or Roughneck, or Kid Blackie the Nonpareil, and I'm a boxer, prizefighter, pugilist. This is a message to Mr. Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight boxing champion of the world. I'm watching your video now. This video that I'm watching now, I watched probably about maybe 20 years ago. And of all the videos that you've made, this is probably my favorite one, the one I kept watching. Now I'm going to break it down. Now lighten up. I know that I don't want to say I respect you still. I think you're a gentleman. I think that you're God bless. You're God. Can you hear me? You're God bless and you're a gentleman. So I'm talking about in terms of the sport. I'm not talking about in terms of your private life or anything that's happened to you. You know, I know you've had your life. I know you've had an amazing life. One in millions and millions. Your life is unique. You get me? So well done. But however, I know you've had your ups and downs. So I don't want to. I'm talking about boxing, not your personal life. Do you understand me? Okay, so.
Trained probably 2 weeks or 3 weeks for this fight.
I'm going through the video.
I had to bury my best friend, and I dedicated this fight. I wasn't going to fight. I dedicated this fight to
I'm
him.
playing it.
I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Now, first of all, you said, I didn't train for this fight. Then you go on to say, I only trained probably 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So you did train. Yeah? Like literally, you said you didn't train. Now you say you did train 2 or 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks training is training, mate. Because when you're on the road, when you're doing road, you get me, like 5 o'clock at 5 a.m. I know you trained in Catskills, yeah? But training is training, so you've done 2 or 3 weeks training, so you was wrong there.
3 weeks for this fight. I had to bury my best friend.
Then you said you had to bury your best friend. So may he rest in peace. That's deep. That's deep means I'm feeling you. I'm feeling that love. Like I'm with you. I feel the sympathy. So that's deep.
And I dedicated this fight. I wasn't gonna fight. I dedicated this fight.
You wasn't gonna fight. You wasn't gonna fight. But at the time you was a fighter. You was the reigning heavyweight champion of the world. So you was a fighter. But you said you wasn't gonna fight. That's good still. No biggie. But you still fought.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best.
He said I was gonna rip his heart out. That's a bit deep still. I know you're talking boxing talk, but he said I'm gonna rip his heart out. Let me tell you, Mickey D. I call you Mickey D still. It's a term of perfection. Okay, Mr. Tyson. Because you can't, even though like on like YouTube and these fucking things, you feel like you know people. You don't know people. I get that because I'm black. I'm Afro-Caribbean. So what I'm saying is Mr. Tyson, you know, respectfully. Talk about, yeah, rip his heart out. That's kind of a bit deep still because Mr. Tyson, what I'm saying is, yeah, I get that. Because when I'm training like Kid Chandra, when I'm going to train in 2 days' time, you get a lot of distractions. Like I was distracted on Thursday. I was gonna drink some water and shit like that. But what I'm saying is, the distractions when you're on the road, that focus that you have, because you're thinking, right, I don't want to lose. You know what I mean? I don't want to lose. So you're thinking, right, I don't care about any shit out there. I don't want to fucking lose because I'm no Joe. And what I mean by I'm no Joe is me. I don't make no fucking excuse. I'm not a fucking idiot. So what I'm saying is, when I'm on road now, when I'm training, I don't care about all of that. I'm reaching my agenda. You know what I mean? My high level of focus. So he said I'm gonna rip his heart. That's a bit deep still because I'm thinking boxing now, fighting now. Yeah, because them boys out there, them Joes out there, them other boxers, fighters, they're nice boys. We're all nice people. It's a nice world. But like the sport being the sport, it's a kind of crazy sport still because you go out there now, you're rah, rah, rah and all that. I get that, but keep it nice, Mike.
Best ever. I'm the most.
Oh, you said you're the best ever. No. The world's not done. Because like even me, the black ball, when I'm dead and gone, yeah? When I'm dead and gone, hold on a minute. when I'm dead and gone, there's other boxers coming up. True or not true? Like Afro-Caribbean or West Indian or St. Lucian or in it. So I don't know. I can't say I'm the best ever. Because my little shit that I'm doing now, my little flex now, might be fuck all compared to his flex. True or not true? He might not even have to do the things I do. Like the things I do, like training, like on Monday, the things I have to do, that flex, he might not even have to do that. He might bypass that. The nature, like Mother Nature, not leave God out of it. Everybody talk about God and God and God and God. I mean, but Mother Nature, and she might just bypass that flex and give him a different flex. That's nature, isn't it? Like the flex that he might get, you'd be like, right, he's got that flex, that strength, because that flex is the strength, isn't it? You'd be like, right, that's a different, deep kind of thing, isn't it? He's eating like breadfruit, and he's eating like guava, he's eating like green banana. You'd be like, right, green banana. My dad used to eat green bananas. Why didn't I eat green bananas? This other fighter, he's eating green bananas. You're like, rah, what make him eat green? He's in England, he's eating green bananas. Every training day before training, yeah, fucking deep, and he's eating mangoes. You know, I used to love mangoes when I was living at home with my parents. You know the mangoes, but he's eating mangoes, fresh mangoes from Brixton. Go down, we go all the way down to the market and get fresh mango. But that's deep. It's really lovely, isn't it? Anyway, you're the most brutal and most vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. Well, there was Jack Dempsey, and I can't go into the detail about this man, yeah? All kind of black people and West Indian people, boxers that we know, boxers that we don't know, you follow me, that got a mindset of fighting. You know what I'm saying? So, you see, what I'm trying to say to you, Mr. Tyson, in the ring, you're a cheater. Like I said, we all respect you still because your success is going to be hard to match. Not many people are going to reach that. Not many people know. It's going to be few, if ever. That you and the Muhammad Alis of the world are rare, R-A-R-E. But to say you're the most ruthless champion ever been, I don't know about that because I'm the black bull, yeah? I am the black bull. And I don't fuck about. You get me? Because my training methods about how I see it, because I'm going Mexico in 11 days. Yeah, I'm going Mexico. Then I'm going Mallorca, a small little shit island beside Spain. You understand? Yeah, it's not on the mainland. It's off the mainland. A little shit. I don't know what's there. I don't know. I've never been there before. I'm going there. So what I'm saying to you, you say you're the most ruthless champion ever been. Maybe in terms of reaching the championship, the belt, but there was John L. Sullivan, your brethren. You know John L. We don't know much about Johnny. You know John L. Sullivan. We don't know how we got a little picture of him on the internet. And he's there like that. You know John L., the good-looking boy. He's like this. But apart from that, they're talking about his fight with Jake Kilrain, but there's nothing else. It's all hearsay.
This champion has ever been. There's no one can stop me.
There's no one can stop you. James Buster Douglas stopped you though, didn't he? Respectfully, Mr. Tyson. Mike Tyson. James Buster Douglas. Now, when he dropped you, when he dropped you and he knocked you down, yeah, I think he knocked you out. I was thinking, right, that's deep. No, what's right, that's deep mean? I was thinking like, that's sad. That's sad because up until that point, we were all here in a Brexit in England. We thought you were invincible. Like all the man on the road, in the hood, we thought, yeah, Mickey D, Mike Tyson, Mr. Tyson, he can't be beat. But that day when James Buster Douglas dropped you now, we're thinking, fuck you know, how could that happen? Lennox is a conqueror, Lennox Lewis. I love Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis is a gentleman. Lennox Lewis inspired me, and I'd love to meet Lennox Lewis. I'd love to meet Lennox Lewis and shake his hand because he's a gentleman, isn't it? He's a really lovely person. Like that's how black people should be. What I'm trying to say is, to cut a long story short, Lennox, we respect Lennox still. I'm Alexander, he's not Alexander. Alexander who? Alexander Usyk or Alexander the Great? Because Alexander the Great, that shit was like thousands of years ago. Not thousands, probably like, I could bring it up on my Chroma, but I ain't got the time. But like, Alexander the Great, that's mythology, isn't it? That's like Egyptian, Jewish. I don't know if it's Jewish, but I know it's Egyptian, that mythology, Alexander the Great. I think I bought 2 or 3 Alexander the Great books. I don't have any here. Funny enough, I think I've got to check. I think I got one on my shelf. You know, Alexander the Great. But I mean, Alexander the Great, Napoleon Bonaparte. Who else had there been? Lord Nelson. We got a statue, the Nelson column, you know, Trafalgar Square. You don't like him? Lord Nelson, he's a hero of England. So there's all kind of shit. You're the best ever. Like I said, the world's not done yet. Like, for me, in my mind, I don't know about you, Mr. Tyson, Mike Tyson. When the world comes to an end, and then we're in heaven, because we're going to be in heaven, innit? And we'll be like, rah, my G. Who do you think the best fighter was down on planet Earth? Because we'll be in heaven, and looking back now. You'd be like, rah, Sonny Liston, Joe Gans, innit? I'd be like, rah. Then they could say, Mike Tyson was the best ever because the world has ended. It's stopped now. Judge, like Jehovah now, said, yeah, he's going to wrap up the world and close it up and now. So it's all done, ting, ting, ting. There's nobody here now. We're all in like in paradise. Then we can be in paradise saying, right, who was the best ever fighter? Was it John Jack Broughton? Innit? Was it Alan Minter? Was it Barry McGuigan? Say the best ever. So in heaven now, we say, yeah, the best ever fighter that we had on planet Earth them times there was probably Joe Gans. That's my thinking. I don't know about you. There's never been anybody as ruthless. Well, I think I can kind of see what you're trying to say. There's never been anybody as ruthless because up until that point when you made this video, I was on a low. I was with my baby mother, my son's mother. But I was playing. We were in love. Like we were in love at the time. So I was training, but not training proper. I had to go training around Kilburn where we to live. No biggie, like no big deal. But I was training there still. It wasn't on a low. It wasn't on a high low. It was on a low low. Now high low means it wasn't intensity. It was on a low low means it was low intensity. It was a proper training shit. But I had to do I had to maintain my little footwork and shit like that. Not footwork. I done a little training running around. You're the most ruthless ever. But what I'm saying now is to how I see it now. Within like Afro-Caribbean people, listen good. Like I'm only the bull of Lewisham, innit? I'm only one person you can see in this video. There's so many black people out there, you know. Forget about England. Like look at America or Jamaica. Look at Jamaica. Black people there are. So, and there's a lot of black people, Jamaicans or whatever, Afro-Caribbeans. They don't really want to get into boxing fighting. They don't really see that as an expression of themselves. No. That's not the thing. They're not drawn to that. Or maybe Jehovah God hasn't touched them with that. You should do boxing. He hasn't given them that thing. That thing. They don't need it. They're working. They're bus drivers. Yeah, they're bus drivers or they're trained. Yeah, train drivers or They don't need that to be a boxer. That vehicle of expression. They don't need it. Many of them don't. No. But if they did. Man, if they did, like many of them, like them, yeah, I'm saying them Jamaican boys there from like Trelawney and downtown Kingston, if they got them in, the boxing division now, it would be full. It'd be fucking up. You wouldn't know who to. You'd be looking at so many different fighters, and they'd be right. I mean, different now.
I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey.
I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. No, you're Mike Tyson. See, Sonny Liston, Jack Dempsey. Listen, mate. Sonny Liston passed away. May he rest in peace. And he had a hard life, Sonny, Mr. Liston. I read his autobiography. I ain't got it anymore. Had a hard life. I don't know if he had a hard life, but when I think of Mr. Liston, Sonny Liston, it's got that kind of. You follow me, Mike? No, Sonny. Something happened. I don't know what it was, Mr. I don't want to say anything wrong. If I said anything wrong, then I apologise. But what I'm saying is, it seemed like I don't know, Mr. Liston. Only God knows. Only Jehovah knows. You know what I mean? Only Jehovah, Elohim. Only Elohim, Yahweh knows Wagwan. Anyway, you're Jack Dempsey. You're Jack Dempsey. You're Afro-Caribbean, isn't it? I give you Jack Dempsey. Jack Dempsey's the white man. He's Jack Dempsey. Keep it real, because like, for me, I'm the bull of Lewisham. I never say I'm so and so. I never say like I'm American or I'm Canada. I never say that shit. I never say I'm Floyd Mayweather or I'm always the bull of Lewisham. So he's fucking me. You know that's my flex. My flex means that's my truth.
Dempsey, there's no one like I'm from Nairclaw.
There's no one like you. See, I used to have a gold tooth, you know, like 25 years ago, 30 years ago, I had a gold tooth. And when I got my gold tooth, I was probably one of the first people. Like my older brother had a gold, he had a full gold tooth. I had a gold crown. I've got a full gold tooth. I had a gold crown. I mean, but a lot of black people get the little line there side, a little gold tooth, little line. That's common, more common than the crown. I had a crown growing up. When I was growing up. I'm telling you now, them days dead. I when I had it now. Now the thing is, what I'm trying to say is, London is changing now because a lot of the people that are in the hood, that them people there now. I don't want to say them in too much, but what I'm saying is, I'm trying to find the words. Anyway,
There's no one that can match.
there's no one that can match you. Well, no one can match you. I think to a certain point that's true because at that time there was no one that can match you. Even though I was training, like as a fighter, I fight fucking anyone. And probably at that time, you probably would have defeated me. Probably would have beaten me. Yeah, at that time. Yeah, I admit that. Yeah, because to be a man and to be honest, to be truthful, at that time you probably would have boxed me down. At that time, I wasn't strong. I was strong, but not to that championship. But now, as I stand now, if I put on 9, 10 stone now, it would be a fight. Yeah, I don't know if I'll win, but it'll be a fucking fight. We want to see that fight. 9, 10 stone. I grow another 2 inch on top of this, and I'm 10 stone. I'm training like a fucking now. I'm training now. Me and you. That'd be a proper fucking fight. That'd be a fight that people want to see.
Match me. My style is impetuous.
Your style is impetuous. I don't even know what that means, but what I'm saying is, your style is impetuous. Your style is kind of bully kind of. I mean, boom, boom, boom. In a day, it's got that kind of. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I know what you mean.
My defense is impregnable.
The defense is impregnable. The defense is impregnable. Now, what I'm saying now is impregnable because basically your defense is impregnable because it's the mind, Mike. It's the mind. It's the mind. The defense is the fucking mind because that fighter, yeah, if he's a coward, then he's got no defense because he can know all the footwork, all the body shots, all of that. If his mind is not there, if he ain't got that, if he's a coward, if he's a scaredy cat.
And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart.
You're just ferocious. I want your heart. What is all this kind of fucking talk? When you get, I mean, I know you're elated. You just want to fight. I get that, but still.
I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
I want to eat his children. I want to eat his children. Mike, come on. Apologize. Mike Tyson. Listen. I have a son, James. I love my son. Yeah. Respect him still. My son, Ivan. What I'm saying is, I know you're elated now. I'm looking at it. It's a nice little video shot there. It's like a thing there. You got your eyebrow, the little thing there, and you know what I mean, you're focused. And I want to say to you, and I want to repeat again, like I said at the start of the video, this is not a personal thing on you. I know you've had a hard, difficult life since you've lost the championship. I mean, but as you know, it's all shit anyway, isn't it? It's all shit because, I mean, £100, £1,000, £1 million, it's fuck all after a while. It becomes meaningless, doesn't it? So anyway, but I'm talking about the sport, Mr. Tyson, not you. To separate the two, I'm talking about the boxing shit, boxing fighting. You understand? Follow me. So anyway, now, so yeah. What did that eat his children and rip his heart? What is that? That's not like you.
For this fight, I only train.
So I want to add to this. That's the end of that video. Now that was one of my favorite videos. Not anymore. Anyway, now see fighters like me now, the Bull of Lewisham, the Black Bull. You know what I mean? I'm a gentleman. I come in the footsteps of John O'Sullivan, John Jack Broughton, them boys there. You know what I mean? Fearless. And basically, And basically, I want to say thank you to Mr. Mike Tyson for his contribution to boxing. It's been great because whether you love him or hate him, Mike Tyson, and fuck the video, because I know there's a lot of shit that was said in the video. A lot of good stuff, more good stuff than shit, but there's a few shit in there. But what I'm saying is, whether you love him or hate him, his contribution to the world of civilization and entertainment has been groundbreaking, isn't it? Like, it's really stimulating. That he kept us on our toes, isn't it? His fights and all that, amazing, isn't it? It's really good. So credit to the guy.